What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at some Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series 2 packs. So today we've got the Cobra Valkyries. So we have two Cobra Valkyries, which are pretty much just Cobra Troopers, but female form, so they're going to have the female bodies. But they also come with a lot of accessories, as you can see there. But we have our two figures, nice, awesome backgrounds that they designed for these. And around on the back there, we have a better layout of all the different accessories we're going to get with each of the figures. And they have a little bit different color designs, just so you can distinguish the two and use them as an army builder, one with an officer and one with a trooper. So that's all pretty cool. And again, with those different accessories, we can pick and choose, what we want. And then we do also have the Steel Brigade Trooper 2-pack. And now this one comes with a male and a female body, again with a bunch of accessories, a cool background there. We have our Trouble Bubbles chasing after our troopers there, so that's cool. And on the back, we have our two figures. So again, we have the male and the female with all the different accessories we can pick and choose between them. So those are going to look really cool as well. So awesome to have these two packs. Of course, they're going to be pretty boring and repetitive and everything, but they both look pretty cool at least. So let me get them out of the box and we'll take a look at them together. So let's start off with the Cobra Valkyrie 2-pack. So Cobra Troopers are not to be underestimated or trifled with. They stalk the battlefield, ushering any enemy who crosses their path straight to Valhalla. So this sounds pretty cool for the Valkyrie. So to me, they're just pretty much female versions of the Cobra Troopers. I can't really distinguish much beyond that. So just being female troopers, but I think they both look pretty cool. And when I show a comparison, they do look very similar to our Cobra Troopers in general, but they do come with different accessories. So we have accessories for each one. And as you see, the one here on the left does have some tan color design to it, where the other one has all black, so you can kind of pick and choose which one you want, maybe to be like a commander or a leader of the group. So we'll get some different stuff to go along with that, but we'll just take a look at one since they both are identical body wise. Like I said, obviously they have the different colors with the tan, so one has all the tan straps running all through it. And then another difference is this one is a black person, so you can see they have the darker skin there where you can see the eyes, so that's the only way in an area you can see any sort of difference between the two. So we have white and black, which is pretty cool to just have a separation between the two, but we'll just do this one since I think it stands out with the tan a little bit more. So for movements, the head will twist all the way around. You can look down that far and up that far, so little movements there in the head. The shoulders do come up to 90 with that butterfly joint and rotate around. We get a bicep twist and the double elbow joint, which of course the straps all fall down, everything being annoying, but the double elbow can bend up that far, so pretty much all the way up on itself. And then the wrist will twist all the way around. Now this one has the hinge up and down, so that'll be a gun hand for us. Then we have the ab crunch right under their chest, so just crunch back and forth just a little bit, pretty much nothing, but can twist all the way around. And then at the hips, we do have the crunch back and forth, again, very little crunching, and twist all the way around there as well. Then we go down to the hips, so the hip can come up to 90, and out to the side can do the splits with those drop down hips. We get the thigh twist, that'll twist all the way around. The double knee joint, that'll bend up that far to the back at least, so not too bad. We get a shin twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So like I said, that will be identical for the both of them, with the only difference just being the colors. Like I said, this one has all of the tan design, so we'll have all tan accessories to go along with her, which is pretty cool, and then all black accessories to go along with our other one. But with this being a 2-pack, we do get some shared accessories, so we get helmets for each of them. So we have the normal Cobra Trooper helmets that we can take and put on their heads, so they can have the helmets just like the other troopers. And then we do also get an additional helmet to make one the leader, so if we want to make one the leader over the others. Like I said, I don't really know which one you would choose. I guess because most of them wear the black, I guess would make this one. I don't really know which one to choose because all we get is the helmet to differentiate. So I assume with the tan colors that could make her the leader as well. So we just get the helmet that has the silver V on it to make it more of the leader. And then we do also get an additional head. So we have a masked up head this time. So we have goggles and a breathing mask there. So we can switch that out. So let's do it on this one. So that one now has the mask on. So again, just another thing to differentiate. And you can use these obviously as troop builders and just pick and choose whatever you want with different characters. But then we get their different weapon accessories, so we'll go ahead and start with our officer here. So first we get their backpack, and again, hers will be all in tan, so just a basic backpack. It does have the plugs on each side to be able to store the weapons, and the plug that goes into her back. So let's put this in. So there she's got her backpack. And for weapons, first we get a knife, so a knife with a tan handle there as well, so pretty thick looking knife, so not a very good one, but we have this sheath right here on her chest that we can stick this in, so it just sticks right in there. Then she comes with identical pistols, so we had two pistols in the tan color, so those look pretty cool. Obviously we can put these in her hands, but she has some holders here, so one on her left hip and then one on her right thigh, so both of those can be stored there on her. And then we get her gun, so first we have this little gun like an SMG. I don't really know what this gun is or what you would call it. It always looks weird with this fat barrel on the end of it, but looks pretty cool with the scope. We do have the magazine that does come out, so you can switch that out. So we can take and put this into our hands. Now, obviously, we can also store this on the back. Actually, this one won't fit because we have a square peg, so it won't fit in that hole there. So I guess you can't do that, so we'll have to put this in her hand. So there, I got that gun in her hand, and then she does also come with this rifle as well in the all tan color. Again, a magazine that does come out in her place, has like a grenade launcher there attached on the bottom. Overall, looks pretty cool. Now, this one does have the square cutout, so we can store this on her backpack. So I'll go and just pop it on the peg back here, and we'll just keep it on the backpack there so it's stored, so she can be holding this little gun for now. So that looks pretty cool overall for what I'm gonna guess call the officer version, since I gave her that helmet. So we have her, and then we do also have our normal version. Now for her, it's gonna be all the exact same accessories, just in black this time. So first we get the backpack again in the basic design, just all in black. So we'll put this in her back. She comes with the exact same knife, just in black. So we'll stick this on her sheath. Again, the two identical pistols, just in black this time. So we'll put these in the holsters. And then we get the same guns as well. So we have the little SMG in black this time, and then that exact same rifle, but this time I'll go and give her this rifle. So there she is with that rifle in her hands. So now we have both of our two Valkyries kitted up now with their different accessories. Both look pretty cool, and I like, again, having the different variations with the colors. You can switch up the helmets, the masks, all that sort of stuff is fun. But then they do come with some blast effects as well. We won't probably put any on because I don't like them, but we get a lot of the same stuff we've had already. So we get a smoke effect, we get a blast effect, so just like a single shot blast effect. We kind of have like a trail of bullets, so you can, sort of like spread out. We have long shot single bullets, so we have two of those, long shots there. And then we have some more like blast boom effects, so the circle ones. Again, we've seen all these before. A widespread effect, one that sort of shoots out like an X or a plus sign, and then a wide blast there of fire. So again, we can stick any of those into the guns as well, just to add more effects for those two. But that's pretty cool to have all that. And then just for comparison, here is our Cobra Trooper. I think this is an officer, but you can see the similarities between the design of our Cobra Troopers and these Valkyries. So like I said, they're pretty much just female versions of the Cobra Troopers is all there. So it's cool to have this 2-pack. Like I said, it's just an army builder, so you can buy them, mix and match and stuff, just to build out a small army of the Valkyries if you want. So pretty cool to at least get this 2-pack with the different variations. And then we also have the Steel Corps Trooper 2-pack, which were formerly called the Steel Brigade. Now for the old figures, they were figures made of repainted parts of other figures with an original head and a personalized file card, so could have like your own name and everything printed on it. But these are nameless, faceless Joes that are the vanguard troops who launch into battle and hold fast at the front lines. So it's cool just to get like the basic Joes with the Steel Corps. Both look pretty cool, but this time we have a male and a female body, but relatively they look identical, obviously just with the smaller body size of the female. But you can see they have the helmets on, so they have the Steel Corps helmets, so pretty just basic helmets. We've seen these already with like Grunt. He came with one just in different colors, but they both look pretty identical, just one smaller for the female there. But they have like a nice visor design with some blue on there and a lot of like metal and everything just completely covering up the head, protecting them. Then they have this blue outfit underneath, so like this blue sweater shirt or whatever underneath with the green armor on top, so nice big vest here. We have like grenades and a sheath for a knife, and then armor up on the shoulder, so you can see some ammo and stuff going around there. And then the Steel Corps logo there on the shoulder, which looks pretty nice. So that's cool going all the way around there. And then they have tan pants on, so they have thigh holsters, belt around the waist with pockets on the left thigh there. Some green knee pads, which I like the separation with against the tan, so that's pretty cool. And then black boots there on the feet and black gloves on the hands. So overall looks pretty cool, and that will be identical between the two. Just obviously the female body has the skinnier body, and then she does also have some armor there on her forearms. So everything else is relatively going to be exactly the same between the two, just the smaller body. But we'll go ahead and do the movements. We'll start with the male, so the head can twist all the way around, look down that far and up that far. So decent movements in the head, still not the best, but decent. Shoulders can come up to 90 with that butterfly joint, just a little bit back and forth and rotate around. We get a bicep twist and the double elbow joint that bends up that far at least, so not bad. Wrist will twist around and hinge back and forth for this ham. And then we do also have this chest piece, so it's hard to really see. You can see the crunch there, so crunch back and forth, and then should be able to crunch and twist around at the waist. The hips come up to 90 and out to the side with those drop down hips, can do the splits. We get a thigh twist that'll twist around, the double knee joint that can bend up that far to back, pretty much kicking his butt. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and then the foot flex back and forth and twist side to side. So the male works out pretty good. It does seem like an older body, so it doesn't have all the best movements, still works out and no major issues. And then the female should be the same as the Valkyries, but the head will twist all the way around, look down that far and up that far, so a little bit of movements there. Shoulders can come up to 90 with that butterfly joint, better range for her there. and twist all the way around. No bicep twist, but a single elbow joint that bends to 90 and has the rotation in there. And then the wrist will twist all the way around and hinge up and down for this hand. Then we have the ab crunch or whatever's going on in the midsection, of course, are covered by the vest. It's hard to tell, but can crunch back and forth a little and twist around. Then we get the hips that come up to 90 and out to the side, can do the splits again. Thigh twist all the way around. The double knee joint that bends up that far to the back. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So between the two, no real issues, pretty much the same bodies we've seen with all the other Joes, so nothing out of the ordinary there. But then we do get accessories that we can switch and pick and choose, make it for an army builder, do add some variation, but there are some things that are exactly the same between the two. So first, they both come weapon-wise with some knives, so we get knives identical for each of them, and they both have sheaths here on their chest that we can store them into, so let's put these in. So there they both have the knives on their chest. They both also come with pistols, so identical black pistols there that will stick into the thigh holsters on each of their right thighs. So both have the pistols. We get additional helmets as well, so we get these helmets that look pretty cool. Again, just a variation, like orangish or bronze like visor looks pretty cool, and then almost like a teeth design or something down here at the bottom looks pretty cool. So we can switch this out. Maybe let's switch out the female one. So there the female has that helmet on, so just add some variation, and obviously you can give it to the male as well. Just pick and choose whatever you want. Then weapon wise, we have guns that we can pick and choose and share between them. So first off, we have this smaller gun like an SMG or whatever. I love how they have the green design on them, so just add some variation. It has a nice grip. Of course, the magazines that do come out, so we have that gun. We have a larger gun, so almost like an assault rifle or whatever. Looks pretty nice again with some green details on it, like the grip with the grenade launcher, a scope up top, again the magazine that comes out, and all that looks pretty nice. And then we do also get a sniper option as well, so a nice sniper rifle looks pretty cool. Again, more accessories on there and green design, so that looks cool with the magazine as well. So we can pick and choose whatever we want to give them. So let me just see what I can do. So I got guns in their hands. I didn't really do a good job. It's hard to get the guns in their hands to work out. I just don't know what's going on, struggling with them. Like the Vima, I can only get it to hold it like that. I can't get her to hold it any better than that. So again, I'm not doing a very good job with these. But what's really cool with these is they also come with the jump jetpack. So really cool to have these jetpacks as well. Looks pretty awesome with the American flag and stuff on there. So those look really cool. So we have these that can go into the back of each of them. So they both have their jetpacks on. And what's cool with these also is that we get some effects for them that we can stick in the back. So like exhaust is flying out of them, which is pretty cool. So let's stick these on. So there's the exhaust coming out of the back, which is pretty cool. So we can have them flying around now, which is really awesome. And to go along with these, we do also have the exact same blast effects that came with the Valkyrie. So all the exact same effects just repeated over again. So you just have those different options to give them if you want to have different effects coming out of their guns and everything. So pretty cool to have this Steel Core Trooper 2-pack as well with the male and female body. Just adds the variation. Like I said, I'm just having issues trying to get the weapons into their hands. They seem to be a little bit awkward for that, but it's cool with the jetpack. So like I said, now we can have them sort of flying around and everything, which will be cool to add those in. Well, that's me for these Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series 2-packs, where we got the Cobra Valkyrie 2-pack as well as the Steel Core Trooper 2-packs. It's cool with the Valkyries. We got the 2 female troopers, one that we can make an officer and then just a normal trooper, and then the Steel Core with the male and female bodies. So really cool for these 2-packs. They're pretty boring since there's, a lot of same stuff just repeated over between the two, but they had nice variations, so you can buy multiple of these, pick and choose whatever you want, add a variation and build out an army with both of these groups. So very cool to have these 2-packs, but let me know what you thought of them down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, let me know with a thumbs up. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.